Alright guys, welcome back. First of all guys, I really want to apologize for being very late to upload this video. This is the final part of the produce the video of the final part we've been this video is going to be the final part for this simple banking system. As you can see, we've quite done a lot. We built the dashboard from scratch. We fetched some data which are what displaying here, like the BVN, the phone number, the balance, the pin. So now, if you know, before you can watch this video, make sure you watch the part 1, the part 2, and the part 3. So now what we're going to be doing now is that we're going to be building 3 more things. We're going to be building the check balance here, and we're going to be building the buying system here. We're going to be building the deposits, how to deposit into our bank accounts. So that's what we are going to be building. So now I'm going to go to my Sublime text right now, and I'm going to this transaction. Okay. Sorry about that guys. So this is it. We are going to be building the deposits. We're going to be building the deposits backend now. So let me call this file, let me call it transaction backend. Let me call it transaction backend. Yeah, transaction backend. Guys, always give your folder names that are names you can remember. Let's give them names you can remember. Let's call this deposits. Let's call it deposit backend dot php. Deposit backend dot php. Yep. So php there, php code. This is our session starting there. So before we do anything there, let me grab this include function up here. Let me grab it there. Let me paste that there, like so, like that. Okay, we are good to go. Let me open this one also. So in the form, in the action, it's going to be bank pro slash transaction back end slash deposit back end. So here the method is going to be posts. So let's try it out. Let's refresh. Okay, we are not getting it. So we have the bank pro slash transaction back end. Is my spelling correct? Oh, spelling is not correct. There's no n there. There's no n. Still not doing. What could be wrong? Spelling is not correct. Back end slash deposit back end. Why is it correct? Why is it not working? Bank pro, we have transaction back end slash deposit oh sorry, let me put the PHP tags. Sorry, refresh. Okay, now it's working. It's good. Okay, now it's working now. That's good. So let's give this let's say a name. Let's give this thing's name. Let's call this name here. Let's call it account number. Let's say name here is amount to deposit. Amount to deposit. Let's give this and say account name. Let's give this depot name. Let's give this depositor name. Let's give that depositor name. Okay, I think we're good. We're good to go. Then let's give this name of. Just give it submit. Let's give it type of. Just give it type of submit. I hope you can see my screen well, guys. Let's give it type of submit. I think that's cool. I think we are done. That's okay. I think that's okay. Oh, we should have our PHP tags running here. Our session, we should have it running here. So let's have our session started like that, like so. Okay, I think we are good to go right now. Okay. Now I'm just going to go to this login here and just grab this stuff right here. Just going to grab it like that. So let's say if it's set, if the button is pressed, then do this. So here we're going to have, I think you give it submit. Then we go submit. Okay. Give it account number. Account number. I think the next one is amount to deposit. Okay, let me copy that. Amount to deposit. Amount to deposit. Deposit. Amount to deposit. Okay. I need two more. Good. Amount to deposit. What's the next one? Next one is account name. The next one is account name. Account name. What's the next one? The next one is depositor name. Okay. Copy that. Depositor name. Next one is depositor name. Depositor name. Okay. I think we are done that way. I think we are done like that. Correct. So let us have this empty stuff here. Let's have it there. Like that. This changes to account number. This changes to amounts deposit. So that's empty. This changes to, let's say, account name. So empty. Let's say this to depositor name. depositor name. So that's cool. Okay, so let's change this this header page here. Let's change it. Let's change it to bank page dot over homepage.php. So let's test it out. Let's go back, refresh. Okay, it's working. So let's continue. Now that it's working now, so now that if the space was filled up, then let's start working in the database. Let's get busy. So we're going to fetch some data in the database right now. So I'm going to say over let me call this fetch. I think that's been a fetch. Can't spell. So we call this fetch. We'll call this fetch data. Fetch data. So we're going to say select star from bank system where username equals to account let's set that like that, equals to account name. Okay, where username equals to account name, and this where username equals to account name and account number. So we want to fetch the account name and the account number. Okay, account name, we want to fetch the account number. That's about there. Okay, like that. Let's say let's call it run query. Here we have con. Here we have fetch data. Here we have fetch data. So what we are trying to do is we're trying to check if the account name or the account number exists. So let's start writing checking if account name or account number exists. So it's pretty simple. So we're going to say if MySQL num_rows run query greater than is 0, is greater than 0. So we're going to put in else here. Let's try and echo something out like this. Echo. Let's echo a h1 tag. Let's see. Account number. Let's say account number or account name does not exist. Say h1, so like that. Does not exist. I think that's okay. So what we're doing now is that okay, we fetch data from database, from the database of account name and account number, and we're checking if the account name or the account number exists. So if it does not exist, it's going to bring out this message, and if it does exist, we are going to able to deposit into the account. So what we want to do now is that it's pretty simple. So we want to fetch from the data now using a while loop. Let's let's call this raw data. You can call that raw data equals to my SQL fetch assoc to the run query, like that. So let's create a query on our own. Let's create a query session here. Let's call this account number. I think it's called account number. Is it? Let's check. Is it called? Okay, it's called account number. Okay, that's good. It's called account number. So could say raw data account number. You could say session here. Session here with the username equals to raw data username. Okay, it's simple like that. That's good. So now what we want to do right here, or before we do anything, we need to create another table in the database system, in this banking system here, because when we want to have a depositor table separate. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. But let's do that first. You understand what I'm saying. So let's go to my SQL here. Let's go to my SQL and say create table. Let's call this deposits. Create table. Say deposits. Let me call this ID. Int 11. Because dot increment primary key not no. Deposit ID. Let's call this int. Say not no. I think the next one, okay, should be account number. Yeah, should be account number. Int not no. So amount deposits. Yeah, amount deposits. Let's say it's a voucher. Let's say it's a voucher. Let's just say 200. Not no. Say this one. Let's say account owner. I'm tired of typing. Let's say the text. Let's say the text. Not no. Let's say deposit. Yeah, I can remember depositor name. It says text not no. Let's have dates. Yeah, let's have date. Yeah, let's have date. Not no. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, let's click on go. Then boom, we are good to go. Okay, that's good. So now let's go back here now. Alright guys, what I'm trying to do here is that I want to the reason why that table was created is because we want to have this depositor name. We want to have this for information here inside the database here. So we want to have the amount of deposits, the account owner, which is the account name, the depositor's name, which is the person that is depositing to our account, and stuff like that. So that's what we want to do here now. So what we're going to do here now is pretty simple. We're going to say deposits. Let's call this deposits account equals to insert into deposits here. So in the deposits, I think we have the account name, if I can remember. No, the account name, I think it's the account number. Yeah, we have the account number and the amount deposit. Am I correct? Okay, I am. Account deposit. We have the account, the account owner. I think we have the deposit. We have the depositor name and the dates. Yeah. Let me move this stuff here. That's account owner. Okay, I think that's complete that way. So let's have these values there. So now in the values now, what we want to insert into these values are these stuff that are here now. So let's do that now. Let's add in. So we're going to say let's have our session. Let's have our session of account number. Session of account number. Let's have amount to deposit. Yeah. So we have the account number, amount to deposit. Okay. Let's come here and do another one. After that, we have the account owner, which is the session username. It's going to be username, and we have the depositor's name. Okay, so we have the depositor's name. Lastly, we have the dates. We can just create a time stuff here. We can just call this let's call this time equals to date, and let's say year and date. I think that's okay. Let's make it in small letter. Yeah. Let's have time. Okay. Let's have time. Let's have. Okay, I think we are good to go. And let's query it. let's just query it. Let's query it. Let's query that. Let's call this con. Then we query the, what's the name of that deposit account? Okay, deposit account. That's good. Deposit accounts, that's good. Okay, that's good. Now what we want to do now is that we want to update the present amount that is in the database. We want to update the present amount that is in the database. We want to update it now. So what we know we can do it. Let me say this update. Oh, can't spell. Wow. I don't know, I'm very bad at spelling. I don't know why. Very bad. Update present amount in the database. Very bad at spelling. I think I need to improve on my spelling. Okay, let's continue, guys. Okay, let's copy that there. Okay, and we have this there. We have, I think I just need 3. Yeah. So what we want to have here right now is just, or I think I need 1. I think it's 1 I need, 1 data. I still need 1 extra data. This should be total amount. Yeah, because we want to update the total amount that is there. Total amount. Okay, so let's call this update total amounts. Yeah, update total amounts. Let's just copy one of these stuff that are here. This transfer backend here. Let's just copy something here. Let's copy this one. Yeah, let's copy it there. Let's paste it there. So we want to see update bank system, set total amount equals to amount to deposit plus total amount where username equals to what account name. Okay, if that works, so let's query it now. Query, it says update total amount, like that. So if this work, if this work, let it take us back to the home page here. So it's like this. Let's say you have deposited, okay, let's have that there. You have deposited, like so. So I believe we should have a deposit account working well now. So guys, let me just check if I have any errors, because I don't really want to have any errors. I noticed I had many errors in the last video, and I think it's normal. You know, having errors is normal. You keep working on your errors, you keep working on it, and I think that's normal. Okay, I think it should be working, and errors, we battle it together. Okay, let me grab somebody's account number from here. Let me grab this account number. So account number, I want to deposit let's deposit 2000. Account name is Mike. Depositor's name, let's call this Mr. Drake Wells. Mr. Drake Wells, yeah. So transfer. Oh, we have errors. So on line 21, On line 21, what's our error? On line 21, what's our error? Undefined run query. Undefined run query. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That should be query. Yeah, that should be query. Now, value of type null is not callable. Okay. On line 21, unexpected identifier. Unexpected identifier. What's that supposed to mean? Okay. Okay, I think that should be working now. Okay, it is working, guys. So let's log into Mike's account here. Let's call this Mike. Let's call this one. Oh, I've forgotten his password. Okay, so you can see it's working now. So let's deposit again to confirm. We have $3,200. Let's log out. Let's deposit again. Let's deposit his account. Let's deposit 2,000 again. I think it's Mike. Depositor's name. Let's say okay. 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 Let's log in again. Call this Mike. 1, 2. Okay, so you can see it has increased. So the deposit now, it's working perfectly now. The deposit is working perfectly now. So if you go into this deposit database we have there, so you can see it now. You can see we have it here. So it's working. That's good. So now let's work on the check balance. Let's work on the check balance very fast and quickly. Let's work on the check balance. Okay. So we have this check balance here. Let's add this new file saying okay. Let's also check check balance.php. Check balance.php. Check balance.php. Okay. Let's have our session started. Let's have it started like that. So let's go to the check balance here. To action, let's just copy this action right here. Let's copy this one to make our work faster. I don't want this video to be too long because watching video is not really easy. It takes a lot of hard work to watch videos, seriously. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I want to be very fast about that. I want to be very fast about it. So let's say call this account number. Let's also say pin. We just call that pin. Then let's start digging. So if the button is pressed, so we have post set sub. If the button is pressed, do this. So let's just copy two stuff from there. Let's call this account number. Let's call this pin. I think it's called pin also on this page here. It's called pin. Let's just copy this empty field here. Let's copy that there and I think it should be working now. I think so. Check balance. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Check balance here. We need to change it to balance.php. So let's go back. Undefined variable con. Don't worry about that. It's an error. So let's have our database connection up here. That's good. Let's have it up there. Okay. That's good. Okay, now guys, since let's now work in the database now. So say else. So now let's just query. Let's just fetch data again. Let's fetch, say select star. Star means everything. Select star from bank system where account number equals to what's going on. Sorry about that noise, guys. Where account name equals to account number and pin equals to pin equals to pin equals to pin. Okay, I think we're good. We should be good that way. And let's query it. Let's just run this to like run query equals to MySQL. Let's have the connection there, and let's have fetch data there. So now, guys, you know the drill already. We want to check if this account name, account number, and this pin number are correct. So I'll just try and copy this. I don't want to type too much. I want to make this video very fast as possible because watching videos nowadays is not really easy at all. I want to make this very fast. Okay. Since we have this now, let's just take this there. Let's take this out. So what we want to do now, we want to check for the rows. So we want to fetch data again. So let's have this row data equals to MySQL to the run query. Yep, run query. Okay, to the run query. So let's copy something from here. Let's copy this from there. Let me paste that there. So what I want to do is now I want to echo something out now. That's what I want to do now. And before I echo anything else, okay, let me explain what I did here now. So what I did here now is very simple. Let me have this out of the way. Okay, what I did here is very simple now. So we fetch data from the database. So we're checking if this account number and this pin number are correct. So if the pin number is correct, we want to fetch a single data. We want to fetch a single data. That is why we are not using while loop. We're using if. So with this if now, it's going to fetch just a single data from the database. So now I want to display a certain amount outside to the user. I think I had let me say dot type. Okay, let's call that dot type there. Yeah. Let me have my session started here. I shouldn't forget session started. Okay, I think my session is started here already. PHP. my PHP code. Let me copy this Bulma link. Let me have it up there. Okay, let me have it up there. I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. That's the way I did it. Okay, so I have a div like this. I'll say class equals to column equals to columns. Yep, and we have that div a class equals to columns that way. Let me set this to is offset 5. No, let me set it to 4. Let me set it to 4. Let me have an h1 tag here. Let me say h1 here and say let me have this h1 class. Let me have it like this. Let me have it let me say tops. Let me say is I think I'm trying to remember. I think it's size 1 or size 3. Okay. Let me see as text with bold. As text with bold. So title, there's a pt6 on the top. Let's have pl on the left. Let's as text success. So your balance is the balance is, let's go back to this dashboard here, user panel. I'm coming, guys. I want to copy this $sign. Okay, copy that there. The balance is this, so let's have a double type there. Let's have a session which is session. Let's have a session there and call this total amount. We're displaying it outside. I think we are done there. So let's close the tag and check it out now. Let's close and check it out. So we have the div. Let's close the second div out. Let's close that out. Good. So I think I shouldn't have any errors. I don't think I should have one. Let me just refresh. Okay. On line 36, I have error. Line 36. Where is my error? Oh, sorry about this else. I'm not supposed to have an else there. Okay. So we have an else here. I think that's okay. Okay, fill the space up. Okay, check balance. So let me go back to the bank system and copy serial account number there. Let me just copy it account. What's our pin? I think our pin is 444. Well, let's put in the wrong pin and let's see what it does. Oh, on line 38. On line 38. What's our error on line 38? Okay. Oh, supposed to be small letter. I think it's small letter, right? It's not. It's pin number. It's pin number. You will surely come across error every day. Okay, now we are correct now, but let's make this text a little bit bigger. Let's say class equals to let's say title is size 1. Let's say as text warning. Okay, so let's refresh that. Good, it's working. Let's go back. Let's put in the right one. So good. Okay, we're having an error on line 44. We're having an error on line 44. What's our error here on line 44? What could be our error? Oh, okay. We're fetching for this one. Okay, I think that should work now. Refresh. Then good. Boom. Let's move this strings away from there. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. But we are not. So what I want to do now is I want to put this PHP code here. I want to put it inside the body of the HTML. Yeah. So let me copy that there and let me paste that there. Yeah. Okay. So let me delete all of this from here. Let me delete that from there. Okay. Okay. So now what I want to do is let's have the styling. Yeah, let's have the body. Let's have the styling. Let's have the body. So what we want to do now is want to go to MySQL color. MySQL color. Let's click on that. Let's click on this one. Let's just make this a little bit. Let's make it darker. Okay, I think this is cool. Let's copy that there. Let's paste that there. So let's see how it looks like. Refresh. That's good. Okay. Just of the height 120V port. Reload. Let's bring this thing down. Let's bring it down. So the top, so I have at the top, let's add like 90 pixels. Yeah, I think I have that tops there. Okay, I think that should work. Let's have it to 119. Oh, let's see the margin. Let's have the margin top. Okay, the balance is $37. Let's move this code from there. I don't like it the way it looks like. So what? How can we move that code from there? I think I can now move the code from there. Okay, I think let me move this one and move that one. I think that will move the code, the double code. Okay, it does move the double code. So this is working now. This is really working now. So the next, let's go back. So let's check in the, let me refresh the database. So let's check in Mike's account. Let's copy Mike's, what's the spin? 5656. Okay, Mike's account spin. Okay, check balance. Okay, it's $5,200. Let's go back now. Let's buy the airtime. Let's come and do the airtime. Okay, so what we know we're going to do here is pretty simple. Let's just go to the transaction and create a folder and say airtime backend. Let's call it airtime backend.php. PHP is our session running. Always have your session running. So if is set, if the button is pressed, set that to sub. So let's add this by time. So let's add this function. Let me copy the function from here. Just copy that, paste that there. Let me change it to airtime backend posts. That's cool. Okay, so let's just have the name of phone number, name of amount to, let's change this to amount to buy. Let's change this name to pin number. Okay, let's change to pin number. Let's come here now and let's start digging. So I'll just copy what is here. I want to be fast about this video. Like I said, watching video is not easy at all. Watching video is not really easy. It's hard to watch video. So phone number, say amount to, I think amounts to buy. That's what I called it. Amounts to buy. Amounts to buy. I think the next one was pin number, if I'm correct. Pin. Was it pin? Let me check. I think it's just 3. Okay. We don't need this one here. Okay. What we need here again is this if statement. Let's have it. Let's paste it there. So the phone number, and the amounts to buy. We have the pin. I think that's okay. I think that's good. Okay, I think that should be working now. Reload. Okay, it's working already. What we just need is just to include this database here. Let's include it. Let's have it up here. Okay, that's good. Okay, we are good to go. So let's have our else statements there. So what I'm going to do now is pretty simple. I'm just going to go to the transfer dashboard here, this transfer dashboard here. I'm just going to go there and I'm going to just copy everything we have here. Don't worry, I'm going to explain. Let's go to copy everything we have there. Okay, let me take this out. Let me take this out there. So select, don't worry, I'm going to explain, guys. Just let me phone number and pin number. phone number and pin number Okay, so select back to if total amount equals to the total amount minus amount to buy where pin number equals to pin. Okay, am I correct? Yeah, pin. Okay, pin. The second one, update bank system. Let's set the airtime equals to amount to buy plus airtime plus airtime um plus airtime where pin number equals to pin number. Let me have this stuff way. Let me come here and drag it there. No, I think it's here. Take this out. I think it's there. Graph. What's airtime? Else whether let me copy this echo here and paste it there. Okay. So what I want to do here is pretty simple. Let's have a session. Let's create a session here. Let's create a session. Let's call it add. Let's call it add card. Yeah, I think add card. Yeah, let's call it add card. Okay, equals to raw data. Let's connect to the airtime. So let's call this total to the session of total. No, I'm going to explain, guys. Okay, now I think we're done. So now what I did here is pretty simple, very very simple. So as usual, we are going to fetch from the database here. So what we fetch here, we fetch the phone number and the pin, this one here and the pin here. So we said, okay, let's run a query. We queried it. So this MySQL num rows over 0 is that we're checking if this phone number and this pin number correspond. If this phone number, this pin number is true. If it's not true, it should throw this error here. It should throw us this what's error here. So let me change this error to phone number or pin does not exist. Okay, so if this is true, then do this. As you can notice, you might be wondering why am I not using while loop. No, I'm not looping into it. I'm not looping every data there. I'm just want to loop a single data. That's why I'm using the if statement here. That's why I'm using the if statement. So we said, okay, raw data equals to the query data, which is up here. Then we created some sessions from this query. So we set session total equals to the total amount which is inside this query here. So what we did here was that we update total amount equals to the present total amount in the account of this person here, minus amount to buy. So what this update amount is, what this query here is saying is that this session total is the present session of this user here. That's why your session stats must always be on top of every of your documents. I think we also have it here. No, we don't have it here. We should have it here. We should have it everywhere. Let's have PHP. Let's have our session starts there. We should have it everywhere. So let me explain again. So we query data from this database here. So we're checking if this phone number or pin number is correct. If it is correct, then do this. So if it is correct, do this. If it is correct, do this. Fetch data from this database here. Then after doing this, all of this here, so we want to say session total amount. No, this should be just total. Session total, which is the present person in the database, in the query database now, is greater than or equals to amount to, this should be amount to buy, greater than equals to amount to buy, which is up here. So if it's greater than it, then do this. And I don't want to have any errors else. I think this one here should be not enough. Not enough money. Let me copy this one, because this if statement, because if this one is true, let me just add this. Let me indent it well. Okay, so if this one is true, if this is greater than equals to the total amount to buy is true, then carry this transaction. So if the present balance in the person's account is not enough, so it's going to display not enough what money. So while here we're going to have an else statement like this. Yeah, okay, so I think it should be working now. I hope you've understood me, guys. Let me explain again. So we fetch data from this place up here. So if query database here, if this phone number and this pin number is not, if it is true, then continue with this if statement here. If it's not true, display this one down here. So we set if here, which is if here means that we are fetching a single database here. So raw data equals to data query, which is this one. So we created some queries, we created some variables through the database query, which is from here. So we said, okay, if session total, this one here, this total amount, which is from this place also, because this star means what, all, everything, all. So if this total greater than equals to amount to buy is true, then carry this transaction. So I think I should not have any error here. Let me just refresh. Oh, I do have an error on line 48. What could be my error? We have three if here. So this one is if one. This one here is if two. I think I need. Hold on. Okay, take that out. Let me refresh that. Line 46. Okay, so let's buy airtime. So let's go and take Mike's phone number. So let's paste it there. Mike's phone number, amount is, because the error is here, it's going to show. Okay, we have this else. Yeah, hold on. I'll copy this one. That else should be here. That else should be there. Exactly, not that side. Good. Okay, guys, sorry for the delay. I'm really very sorry. It do happens like that. I mean, it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. So I've gotten the error. What was going on? I made a mistake in when I was fetching this data here. This if statement here. That's why I went to put this else there. So this is it here. So I had to put it back to its the place it belongs, which is this if statement, which is up here, which is here. So I think everything should be working now. I shouldn't have any error again. So let me, is that phone number correct? It's one amount, let's buy on 5,000, let's buy on 5656. Phone number or pin does not exist. Okay, what's the pin number? Pin number is 5656. So let's come back here. Account number, no. It should be phone, it should be phone number. It should be phone number. What did I call that phone number here? Okay, it should be phone number. So let's go back, refresh. Okay, you have bought airtime. So let's reload. So as you can see, Mike went from 5,000 to 200, and you can see the airtime now is now 5,000. So let's log in into Mike's account. Into Mike account. I think it's 1 2. Password not correct. I think it's 1. No, I think it's 1 2. Okay, as you can see now, he has 5,000 with airtime like that. So now we have a simple banking system working well. So let's deposit it into Mike's account again. Let's deposit it to his account. Let me copy this here. Paste that the amount to deposit. Let's deposit $10,000. Account name Mike. Depositor's name. Let's say Lola. So we have deposited. So let's log in back into Mike's account. Mike. So as you can see, 10,000. Let's transfer some amount to Sarah. Let's transfer some amount to Sarah. Make transfer. Account number. Amount transfer. Let's transfer 12. No, let's transfer 10. Account name Sarah. So transfer successful. Back to home page. As you can see, the transfer has been successful. Let's log out. So guys, everything here is working well perfectly. So let's check Sarah's account. Let's just check Sarah's balance. So this is Sarah's balance, the one she received from Mike. So your balance is this. So guys, this is working well. That's good. Okay guys, this is the end of the video. I'm going to be posting another video again by tomorrow, and I'm going to be posting the link of this entire code in the description below. I'm going to be posting in the description so you can download it, you can advance it, you can work more on it like that. And bye guys, thank you very much.